I'm going to give you my opinion and review on the Milwaukee top-off inverter and the Milwaukee Rover dual power floodlight. Whew, that's a handful. So stick around and see how I set all this up. We're going outside with my girl and we're going to the fire pit to see how I set all this up and how it actually works in real life. Oh, and my words of wisdom at the end of the video. Okay guys, so we're back and the setup is outside. It'll be at the fireplace. Looks really good. I have a nice fire. And I'm here with my lovely assistant Tammy.
Hi.
And I'm going to start by showing you guys the Rover floodlight that I have here. And I'm going to show you how bright this thing is. And you're going to be completely amazed at how much it lights up. And I think you'll be very happy with the results and want to get one for yourself. So I'm going to hand the camera over to Tammy and she's going to help me out here. Okay, so the Rover light, okay, dual power. It has an auxiliary AC input, so you can plug in an extension cord. It's 4,000 lumens, okay, and I'm going to turn it on and you're going to see it takes the M18 battery packs from Milwaukee. So anything from the 2 amp hour to the 4, 5, all the way up to the 12. And you stick that in. Okay. And turn it on. And there's the side of my building.
Wow.
That's on low. As you can see, as I move it around, you can see everything. And what I'm going to do, just to show you on low, I'm going to shut it off. There, you can't see it. Now I'm going to turn it back on low. There's high, medium, low. This light is amazing. It also pivots. It does 120 degrees, which is great. So if you need a light that's portable, works off your batteries, or you can plug it in through the port on the side, the AC port. It might be a little pricey, but for me, I purchased it with some gift cards I got, so it actually wasn't too bad. Maybe check for a sale at Home Depot, that's where I picked it up, or other places. Like I said, you can always snoop around. Google everything. Google Home Depot, Google Milwaukee, check for sales. You're gonna get this on sale. If you need a light that is this bright, I use it for outdoor activities. I use it for drywalling, checking shades and whatnot.
Power outages.
Power outages. Just the other day we had a power outage. And I wasn't
saved
there.
Your girlfriend.
And yeah, and Tammy was looking for a light, and I told her about my floodlight. She turned it on. She had power for her and the kids, and everything was great. So anyways, I happen to have an extension cord right here, and I'm just going to show you guys. I'm going to unplug the battery pack, and I'm going to plug in the extension cord just so you guys can see the difference. There should be actually no difference, but just to let you know, just plug it in like so, turn it back on, and there you go. So there, if you're in your house and you need some auxiliary power for something, or in your garage, you want to be underneath your vehicle, boom, awesome little setup. Love it. Thumbs up. That's awesome. Okay. So next, we're going to talk about, I'm going to keep the light on, and I'm going to talk about the little inverter that Milwaukee has. And just to show you how little it is, we're going to take the battery off right now. And that's it. It's very small. It's the size of the battery, really, if you look at it, like so. And it's 175 watts. So it'll charge up It'll charge up your cell phones, it'll charge up iPads. It even has an AC outlet on it. You can plug in anything up to about 175 watts. So you can plug in anything small. Just check on the back of the device you're using and see if it's less than 175 watts. Cami and I used this to charge up our cell phones when we're sitting around the fire one night, and we were looking on Marketplace and Facebook and whatnot, and our phones were charging from this one battery. And she has an iPhone 8 and I have an 11, and they were both charging quickly, I might add. So we're pretty happy with this little device. And I'm going to plug this in just to show you. I have a Milwaukee radio. It'll work on that. This is the 12 volt one, but it has a power supply to it. And you plug it in. Okay. And then you just press the little button on the front, and you'll see that it lights up. And then the radio comes on. You can play the radio all night long, or until the battery dies. Just to show you guys. The second thing is, here's our cables for our telephones, and one is USB-C. So there's a USB-C port here, and we plug that one in. And there's a USB-A, and that's the old rectangular style. So plug those in. We plugged our phones in, and quite the mess right now. Anyways, so plugged her phone in, plugged my phone in, and everything worked. We were just sitting there having a glass of wine, and this thing was charging our phones. So it was really good. So if you're a Milwaukee user and you need a charging supply, an inverter of some sort, I recommend this. I really do. I think it's a great little device. The batteries last on it. They charge everything up. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention this little handle on the side, I guess, actually fits around a 2x4. So if you're under construction and you have no power, this will sit on the side of a 2x4, and then you can plug your phones in and set them up on a joist or somewhere, a stool, and it'll just sit there and charge just like that. You can still see how much life you have in your batteries. It's a great little device. I really like this. You know what? And if you're traveling and you need to take these with you, I recommend that as well. It's a really good little device. Well, that's about it for my tech tip gadget of the week. So you guys, if you want to purchase this light or this inverter, I'd say 110% go ahead, get it. It works great. Nice little device, solid, and you won't be disappointed. You're gonna be happy all around. The first time you go to use it out by a fireplace when you have no power out here, you're gonna be like, wow, this is really good. My phone's good. My iPad, I can sit out here. You know, everything's charging. You're not losing power. It's great. Good times. All right, so we're gonna end the video there, and hopefully you guys have learned a little bit. If you want to like and subscribe, that'd be awesome. And I just want to give a little thanks to my co-pilot here for helping me out. Cheers. We're gonna have a fire now. And now, my words of wisdom. Thanks again. See you next week.